Hey you, yes you, the viewer. You clicked on this video for the BO7 review of my BO7 review. And you may be noticing that it's maybe off date. Maybe it's like a few weeks after the beta. Well, no shit, I'm late. It is I, Sanchez. Today we're going to be reviewing the BO7 beta. And I am a bit off schedule, mainly because I've been sick and I've been bombarded with a bunch of homework from school. And I just came back from getting a 0 off my essay, history essay to be exact, because I wrote nothing on there. I wrote an apology letter. But that's besides the point. Stay tuned until the end to see what I ultimately give each segment of the game, which is multiplayer and zombies. And I hope you enjoy. This is my BO7 beta review. So here, we are going to start with the multiplayer. The multiplayer is mainly based on multiple things. Gameplay, gun variety, and maps. This is all going to be into. There's also going to be a few tweaks here and there, like some gameplay mechanics and all that, but that's just mainly in the gameplay. The weapons are weapons, grenades, and all that. And of course, we got maps. Look at this beautiful map. Look at it. And I get sniped, but that's besides the point. So, for the overall gameplay, as you can see from my gameplay, it seems like BO6. If you enjoyed BO6 gameplay, which I'm hoping that most of you do, is that it's okay and it's fun. But that is why I'm going to be rating it. Overall, the mechanics are fun. It's similar to BO6. They have the sprint slide mechanic. Then you got the run and jump guiding towards someone mechanic. And then you have the normal mechanics of peeking through walls and all that. And no more doors. No more doors. Can you believe it? The glorified things of doors. I hate doors. But hey, overall, the mechanics are fun. And I'll say, for the good of it, I'll say a 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10 gameplay. It was fun. It was engaging. And overall, just, it's BO6 again. All right, what do you want from me? Moving on from all of that, before we start talking about the weapons, I want to talk about the map. Because we already seen 2. The third map I'm going to show is mainly snow. But let's talk about the map. The first map I played on wasn't the best. Alright? Not a good introduction. Not a good start. But the second map right here that I am showing you, this map right here is, according to some people, Nuketown of the game. Which, if it is, Treyarch, fix the game right now. I do not like this Nuketown map if this is Nuketown. Which I'm hoping it is not Nuketown. Why are you saying I don't like it? It's because it doesn't take the essence of Nuketown. It just has the layout, and then it adds trains, and it adds different mechanics. But if it's not Nuketown, it looks beautiful. Graphics looks amazing. The map is just beautiful. And then we have Imprint. We have Imprint. Imprint is a mix of both. It looks great. It has a good... Maybe it's included in the story. It always is. But Imprint, how do I put it? I don't really like the layout. The fact that the things move and everything. It just makes my game more complicated for me. And I like my game simple. And overall, maps, graphics, all that. I give this, let's say, more of a 7.5 to an 8 out of 10. On a good day, 8. On a bad day, 7.5. Alright, deal with it. Tell me your rating on the comments below. Maybe you disagree with me. And if you do, well, I don't know where you live, but I can't figure it out. But, moving on. Let's talk about guns. Alright, guns is completely different. The guns are fun. That's all I could give it. I didn't play around much with the gun. I didn't mess with the guns much. You want a different review? Go find a different review. This isn't the video for you, all right? I'm a zombies guy, not a multiplayers guy. All right? So, for the simplest sake, I'm going to say a 6 out of 10. The guns were fun. The guns were cool. Great. But I play with the same gun mainly every game, so I don't really need that much of variety, all right? Moving on. This leaves us with an overall score of 8 out of 10. Moving on to zombies. Zombies. Zombies, yes, of course. The game I said I was good. And we're going to be dividing this into 3 different parts. Gameplay, maps, guns, and of course the zombies. I'm going to divide this how much I enjoyed the zombies, playing around with the zombies, playing around with the guns, playing around with the map, and how the gameplay works. Alright, that's pretty much 4 levels of tiers, and again, I'll say the end of this, the overall score. Yes, the infamous pistol. We're starting with the pistol. If you don't start with a pistol, what are you doing in your life? You're not playing zombies. You're not playing zombies. Alright? Moving forward, we start at this map. Beautiful map. At the start of the game, I was lagging a lot, but that's besides the point. We were having fun, shooting down zombies in great time. Low-key, zombies is mainly just about you shooting zombies, and that's what's fun about it. It was a great time. Mechanics were fun, shooting down zombies was fun, everything was pretty much like BO6. So, going off of that, I'm gonna say, again, a 7 out of 10. I'm not going above a 9 or an 8 if you're expecting that, alright? Overall rating, a 7 out of 10. Now we have the map design. The map design, here's something cool. The freaking amazing chest from Origins. Beloved chest. I like this inclusion. The fact that we're in this mythical realm and everything's crazy, so it would make sense this ancient chest exists here. So that's good. Good thing. But other than that, I don't really like the barn. I like the fact that they tweaked it a bit. But farm low-key was farm because it's its design. It had different things. Now it feels more bigger. But it's not a bad thing. I love it. Alright? And I'm just going to go ahead and say it. The map design goes ahead and gets an 8 out of 10 out of me. Alright? This is a good map. It has its greatness and badness. I don't like the house redesign. It does look more realistic, but I don't like the house redesign. But everything else looks great. Where the chest looks great. I like it how they left it in the barn. How the barn looks like a barn, a real life barn. And I also like the fact that everything is scrambled, and the fact that it still keeps its essence of barn. You have the typical truck there. You have the barn on the left side, and you also have the house in the... No, you don't have the house in the middle in the original, but you get my point. Pretty much everything's there. Whatever made farm is there. And my overall score is an 8 out of 10 for map design. Now, we rate the guns. The guns is what's going to pull this score very, very low. Why, you may ask? Because I hate how the guns hierarchy works in this game. Alright? You see how fast I died there? That wouldn't have happened if the guns could actually make damage. I pack-punched so many guns to max. They all couldn't survive past round 20. I had to waste a whole mag to kill one zombie in round 20. Look at me getting killed on round 20. They had to fix that. The power of the guns. How the guns work. They need to fix that. Alright? The guns itself is interesting. They're fun to play and use in the beginning of the game because it's a gun. But I like how some guns have way too much recoil, by the way. I had this gun I was struggling with so much. It's probably on me, but there was this gun with so much recoil. And there's guns that look like it would have recoil, but it just doesn't shoot. It just shoots normally. But overall, the damage of the guns needs to be reworked. I don't really like the fact that it takes so long to kill a zombie with a fully pack-punched gun, especially for a ray gun that didn't survive past round 25. And at that point, just give up on the game. But I've seen multiple people survive longer, so it's probably just a skill issue. So, ta-da, I'm bad at the game. Overall score, I give it probably a 5.5 out of 10. Now we have the zombies. We're gonna see this by each zombie. Normal zombies. They're fun to play around. They're annoying, but it's a zombie. What do you expect from it? That annoying, it's gonna knock some points down, but it's just an annoying zombie. A normal zombie is gonna be a 7.5 out of 10. And then we also have armored zombies, which makes no sense in this fucking game mode. It's a farm. It's a farm. There shouldn't be armored zombies, but there is. So, scoring wise, it's gonna get a 6 out of 10 for me. Then the bear zombie. The bear zombie isn't annoying. It's a fun inclusion, and it's a great inclusion actually, because it fits the map, unlike the armored zombies. So we're gonna get the bear zombie, a great 8.5 out of 10, very high. And then we got the scavengers, or whatever they're called. They get a 5 out of 10. I hate them. They're annoying, and that's why I died on this game. Overall, I give it a 7.5 out of 10 for the zombies. So, overall score, a 7 out of 10 for zombies. Not bad if you're talking about zombies in the new Call of Duty. It's a great game, don't get me wrong. Now the game is overall a 7.5 out of 10. And that right there, my friend, is the score for BO7 beta. Was it better than Battlefield 6? No. Is it a good game? Maybe. Is it better than the previous Call of Duty? No. Can it improve? Of course. But is it a decent game? Yes. That's it. Everyone, please like and subscribe if you're watching this. I hope you guys enjoy it. You made it to this so far. And support a kid that just failed his history class. Thank you, and goodbye. I am out. Should I go kill it, bro?